into Buzzwords of YouTube, and welcome to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate! Friends, fans, and fam, it has been a while. I am wearing my Super Smash Brothers hoodie that I exclusively purchased when Super Smash Brothers for Wii U came out, because I love Smash Bros. That much. With that said, welcome to my Smash Timber event, although it's been downgraded a bit. See, when I originally was planning to do this, I was gonna have my brothers play every single course. That didn't happen. I don't know if you see my update video, but that did not happen. We got through, like, the first set, whatever a set looks like to you guys. I think I'm noticing that the music's a little bit low-key. I don't know if I can fix that quickly, just because it's bugging me now. No, I guess it is high enough. Alright, well, I'll just have to turn up the volume on OBS then, won't I? Anyways, my brothers were supposed to play every single course with me. It didn't happen for their own selfish reasons. So, I am just going to do it all by myself. What I have right now... Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna make this quick, because I don't really have time for this nonsense. What I have specifically done is I have gone through every single stage and have given each stage only one song selection to choose from. I don't think I can show it here, but every single one of these stages only has one song it's going to play. Most of them will be remixes. A lot of them are not going to belong to the stage, but will mostly sound good. I tried to make sure that I picked out songs that you don't usually hear in some of the other games, but there are a few exceptions. But with that said, I'm going to start off with this video and end it by playing all of the Nintendo 64 related stages, along with the first Battlefield. As for these other two, I will be playing them in its own order later on. But let's get going. One more thing to also note. This is not my original profile. I don't know if I've earned everyone. So there's that embarrassment. In fact, I know I haven't earned everyone. I don't see me anywhere. But I may switch off to my original profile later. It's just, I put so much work into trying to set this up, guys, and I just don't want to deal with it right now. Yeah, I don't know why me's not there. But I guess I will start off with Sora. Why not? He is the big deal in this game, if you don't count all these other characters. The DLC was wild for this game. I've been pretty darn happy with what we got in the end. With that said, let's begin! 2 minutes for every single stage. How many wins can I get? Let's find out. I'm not gonna do 9.0 because that's a little bit too tricky. But I'll definitely cap it out at 8. So while I am playing the stages, I'm gonna try to talk about my experiences and my thoughts on the stages in the game entirely. If you go back to one of my first reactions to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, during an E3 conference, during the E3. Woo, nice! You'll be able to see that when I saw this stage at first, I didn't know what I was looking at. It's like, oh, is this a new stage? Close, but also not even. This is Battlefield! This game's version of Battlefield. And I don't know why I didn't notice the platforms the way they were. But it was back when I wasn't sure if Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which oh yeah, I think it was named. I didn't know if Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was going to be a enhanced version of the Wii U or a brand new game entirely. Turns out it's both. Plus everything else. Everyone is here, every single character. Not every single stage, but a majority of the stages were brought back from the Wii U. Sorry, not just Wii U. Let me start over. From the N64 game, from Melee, from Brawl, and from 3DS and Wii U. Here's my first win! Now, usually I try to order the characters, by putting them in their own individual stages. Like, if it's a Mario stage, I would have Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, something like that. But I'm just gonna focus on my character, not the computers. Otherwise, we're gonna be here forever. And I do not have time at all. So, Mario! Let's go! I'm getting hyped. So now I get to talk about the N64 a little bit. This stage, I couldn't even tell it was that much of a Mario stage aside from the graphics, but also the castle in the backdrop. When I think of Super Mario 64, this isn't the first Super Smash Bros. Stage I think of when I think of it. It's more so one of those gimmick stages for me, where you have the bumper that keeps moving around, this stone platform that goes left and right slowly, and these platforms that can bop you into the air. This isn't exactly one of my most favorite Mario stages. In fact, it probably might be my least. But you know, it does fill me with a big dose of nostalgia. Considering I started out playing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. It is hard to believe... Alright, I survived. It is hard... Nope, I didn't. It is hard to believe that this niche game that started from humble beginnings, that later on included Nintendo characters like Mario and Pikachu fighting each other, which was such a bold move at the time. It's hard to believe that that single game has spurred this giant cult following, not even cult following, this giant fan base for Super Smash Bros. In general. Because I'll tell you this much, when the GameCube was revealed, I didn't expect a sequel to the N64 game. Not a chance. Okay, it's starting to get a little too easy for me. Alright, I'm gonna bump up the difficulty. Just for you guys. because I owe it to you. Next up, Congo Jungle. I definitely get the DK vibes here, obviously. Because this absolutely, totally reminds me of Donkey Kong Country, one of the first Donkey Kong games I played, if I don't include Donkey Kong 96. Yes, I'll get back to that. Oops. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
No contest.
I forgot to pick my character, which would be Donkey Kong, duh! I'm attempting to try to play with every single character. We'll see how well that works. Again, haven't earned me yet, which is dumb. We'll be fine. I can always just switch off to my main profile and pick the music manually. And then cut out some of the recording. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry for all you Steve fans out there. Don't worry, we'll see him later. By the way, this is like one of my favorite Donkey Kong remixes in the game arrangements. So I thought it would be fitting here in Donkey Kong's very first Super Smash Bros. Stage. So I have other music tracks I wanted to include in other stages. By the way, every single remix that I like, it doesn't mean that I'm going to play it during this Wii2RePLAY series on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's some stages, or some music tracks I should say, that just do not fit a lot of the stages. I'm mostly talking about boss themes. Big bad boss themes. So for example, you're not gonna hear Mad Mansion from the Banjo-Kazooie stage, because that doesn't exactly aesthetically fit. There'll still be a few creative choices, but for the most part, I tried to focus on stuff I like, or stuff I thought might work, more or less. You'll see what I mean later. Right now, I am just here to enjoy the game. I should have mentioned this a little bit earlier. Love this spinning barrel, by the way. But when I first played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it started out as a stream, and I had not adjusted any of the music. Or did I? No, I did. I did adjust the music. I had said, and I quote, "I do not want to play as any of the new characters or hear any of the new music until I got done going through all the older stages." That was a big mistake. And you can almost say that this LP I'm doing, again, is to remedy that. So here's another song where people might argue it's not a good pick, but this isn't your LP, this is mine. So just keep an open mind when you hear it, whether or not you care about that type of thing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep. I decided to not acknowledge the classic Zelda games and to pick a Breath of the Wild arrangement instead. But here is my sort of counter argument for it. When it came to the original Legend of Zelda, it was as much about exploring as Breath of the Wild is, just on a more low-key scale. That is a fake smash ball. Don't touch that. You had to learn the layout of the land. it's like all of the one-screen areas. You had to figure out where each one led you to. You had to try to find the first dungeon all on your own. There was a lot of exploration and trial and error that went into the original Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And Breath of the Wild kinda has inspiration from the original game, because again, it's about exploring, it's about trying to find your way. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy! That has nothing to do with Nintendo, but I'm going to leave that reference in anyways. Now, as for the stage, it's another one of those ones where it's like, first glance, if I'm not listening to the music, it doesn't remind me of Legend of Zelda. But I still like it. Mostly because of the silly tornado. Once again, fills me with nostalgia. I didn't win, did I? Yep. I almost wonder if 2 minutes is too short. You guys let me know. If you care to. Super Happy Tree! Yoshi's Story! I can't begin to argue the case that this is indeed a Yoshi stage. Also, pour one out for Sector X and the original Brinstar or Planet Zebes. I can't remember what it's called. Those are the 2 stages that have not returned at all when it comes to Super Smash Brothers. You can only play them on the Nintendo 64 version, which is a shame. But anyways, I love this stage. I love how colorful it is. And the graphical upgrade with the Switch makes it all the sweeter. Seeing this stage just makes me so happy. Playing this stage on Ultimate just makes me happier. I'm trying to reference Yoshi's Story. This is absolutely my most favorite remix when it comes to the Yoshi remixes. I prefer this over the 3DS Wii U version. So I absolutely wanted to make sure I included it as one of the song choices. Once again, this can go plenty of other stages, but I think you'll be pretty happy with some of my choices for the other Yoshi stages. Trying not to make this sound awkward, but I already know it is. Yay! Oh, wow. They dodged that. I was about to say, we get to see the Yoshi Stampede again. Which, in case you don't know, because I guess I'm just in the business of talking down to people sometimes. But in case you didn't know, that Yoshi Stampede Final Smash is inspired by the Super Smash Bros. Melee opening. Which is such a surprising choice. Although considering we had Dragon Yoshi as the Brawl ult, I think it makes more sense and is a lot more enjoyable. Time to go to Dreamland! One of the first stages ever made for Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. And yes, I picked my most favorite Kirby remix for this.
3, 2, 1, go!
This screams Kirby to me. love this so much. The stage is pretty good too. Although I will argue that the one from Melee I like a little bit more. But seeing some of these graphics for this stage absolutely reminds me of Kirby 64. And that is not a bad thing at all. I love Kirby 64. Maybe not as much as some of the other Kirby games, but still has I still have a soft spot for it. Oh jeez, that's a lot of bombs. Wispy, blowing wind is such a small touch, but it works so well in this stage. So subtle, but there are ways where it can... Oh jeez! Alright, I didn't get hit. Nice! Talk about Final Smashes for a moment. Love the reference to Mask King DDD. That was such a huge moment for me when it came to Kirby Superstars Ultra. Kirby Superstar Ultra. So anytime that is referenced, I am all for it. Good job, Curbs! You could win this yet! Oh boy. Like I said, I would have loved to make this LP more interesting. Oops, ran into that Gordo. But I can't wait for my brothers forever. We would have had to wait a whole nother year before I started to play anything Smash Bros. Related. By the way, don't worry, I have other plans for Smash Timber. It just might not happen this year. We'll have to see. I have plans for the Wii U, I have plans for this game, and technically, yes, I have plans for Brawl. All the other ones will have to wait and see, but I am so happy Saffron City is back. I love Pokemon stages, but I more so like Pokemon stages that aren't just Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Gotta have that variety with stage design.
3, 2, 1,
and I'm playing as Pichu. Also, that was an accident. I should have picked Pikachu. But I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide this time. Even though that's kind of dumb of me, but whatever. Let's just go for it. It's a little disappointing that the same voice clips for the Pokemon coming out of that door aren't the same. But that's just a small nitpick. I am not doing very well right now. Oh my gosh, that slowed down. I guess this is a good time for a community question. What is your favorite Nintendo 64 stage in Smash Brothers? Yes, you can even pick the 2 ones that aren't included in this game. That's a community question, and we are going to get similar community questions going forward. By the way, even though I'm playing as Pichu, I want to say that Pikachu is my main for life. And not just because it's a Pokemon character. Like Charizard, even though I really like Charizard in Pokemon Unite, I have found that the moveset for said 2 Pokemon is up my alley. It is so good. I'm able to get that to work so well. I'll talk about some of my other favorite characters I like to use, as well as a few others I don't, a little bit later. Not in this video, but later on in this LP. Maybe I should bring it back down to 8.0. I'm kinda getting destroyed. Just saying. We are almost to 30 minutes, which is perfect. This will be the last stage that I'll be playing for this video. We will be using the Green Man.
Luigi.
Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
This is the music I chose. I am not ashamed. So welcome to Classic Mushroom Kingdom. There are like 2 different versions. One is exclusive to Super Smash Bros. Melee. Although I think it was brought back in Brawl. I had to look back at the footage. But this is my favorite one, just because of the stupid pipes. I love using these things. Even though there's a chance, yes, it will lead down there. I almost lost just because of that. Woo! Oh no, he got me. But I'm fine, I'm alive. Okay, trying to hit the power block, even though I think everyone's in the air right now. No! Dang it, Banjo-Kazooie! And that Wonder Wing. Get out of here! Get! No! You're not getting that freebie. By the way, it's so surprising that, the vacuum for Luigi's Mansion 3 was hinted at in the trailer for Castlevania's Simon and Richter. I love touches like that where you can look back and it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't notice that. And I feel the same about when Hit was introduced in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Maybe this isn't the case, but it absolutely makes me think that it was hinted that we were going to get a brand new Kid Icarus game, being Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS. I wish it could be ported to the Switch, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Anyways, that's going to be it for this first set. Next time, we are going into the Melee stages for the GameCube. I don't think I'm going to play all of them in one go. In fact, I'm looking at this. I think I'll do it in 2 parts. I almost thought about stopping on Pokemon Stadium, but that's a lot of stages to go through in the next episode. So, I'll figure it out off screen. So, until then, and until my next episodes, which there's gonna be a lot of Pokemon stuff coming out, just warning you. This has been Wii2Play. I got nothing left to say, so I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I will catch ya later!